Hello friends, welcome to 9th episode of 10 in 1 from Boericke's Materia Medica, cherry picked by Friend of Health. We have covered 80 drugs from Boericke's Materia Medica in the previous 8 episodes. You may watch them from the playlist cherry picked by Friend of Health in our YouTube channel. Influences nutrition, evidenced in toning up the appetite and digestion, resulting in greatly improved mental and physical vigor with gain in weight. Disorders characterized by malnutrition are mainly within its therapeutic range. For example, neurasthenia, splanchnic blues, nervousness, insomnia, nervous indigestion, etc. Acts as a fat producer, corrects tissue waste, deficient lactation, increases quality and quantity of milk in nursing mothers. The rheumatic diathesis seems especially amenable to its action. Induces quiet, reposeful and refreshing sleep. Alfalfa, Medicago sativa, California clover or lucerne. Thyroid, pancreas, salivary, intestinal glands and gastrointestinal mucous membrane are especially affected. Goiter. Neuralgia after breakfast, beginning in infraorbital nerve and involving whole face. Mouth and tongue feel scalded, burning, profuse flow of saliva, ropey. Burning of whole alimentary canal, vomiting, sour, bloody, biliary, deficient appetite. Diarrhea, stools watery with burning at anus and through intestinal canal. Periodical night diarrhea with pain and green discharges. Constipation, give the 30th potency. Herpes zoster, associated with gastric derangements. Iris versicolor, blue flag. A powerful medicine whenever enlarged glands are present. Hodgkin's disease, scrophulous swellings. Has a specific affinity for the breast. Very useful in the dissipation of breast tumors, nodosities in the breast. Eczema of the ear, inflammation about auricle, deep ulcerated auricle. Pain in liver on pressure, colic below navel, pain in sigmoid flexure and rectum, painful bleeding protruding piles. Pain about bifurcation of trachea, asthma in scrofulous patients. Great drowsiness in morning and before and after meals with weariness. Scrophularia nodosa, knotted figwort. Acts especially on mucous membranes of the respiratory and digestive tracts and also upon the kidneys. A spleen medicine, stitches under left free ribs. Important heart and kidneys medicine. Bronchopneumonia, valuable in chronic bronchitis of all people with mucus rales, dyspnea and scanty urine. Violent, furious, exhausting cough with much mucus, profuse, salty, slimy expectoration, and with involuntary spurting of urine and sneezing. Child rubs face with fist during cough. Cough provoked by taking a deep breath or cold drinks. From exertion, change from warm to cold air. Cough of measles. Sneezing with coughing. Eyes feel irritable. Child bores into them with fist. Sensation as if swimming in cold water. Great urging, much watery urine. Involuntary spurting of urine when coughing. Feet get sore from standing. Tender feet with shop girls. SQUILLA MARITIMA. Sea onion. The symptoms point to its use in rheumatism, dyspepsia, and Meniere's disease. Prostration after influenza, also tinnitus aurium and deafness. Vertigo, tendency to fall to left side. Retinal hemorrhage, retinitis after influenza, also albuminuric. Roaring and ringing in ears, deafness with vertigo. Canker sores with burning soreness and fetid breath, flatulence, hot, sour belching, fermentative dyspepsia. Tongue purplish, leaden colored, foul breath. Gastrointestinal derangements, especially in children. Stools like green frog's spawn. Salicylicum acidum, salicylic acid. Stimulates the digestive functions and thus improves the general health. Allays the pain in gastralgia accompanying cancer of stomach. Painful cracks in corner of mouth is a guiding symptom of this drug. Chronic gastric catarrh, syphilis and cancer. Tumors, stricture of esophagus. Painful affections of the stomach, ulceration. Vomiting of food and indurations, constant burning pain. Stricture of esophagus with burning pains behind sternum where food seems to stick. Fissures form about the mucocutaneous outlets. Epithelioma of lips or anus. Ulcerative stage of carcinoma cutis when fissures form. CUNDURANGO, condor plant. Spasmodic tickling cough, especially in cardiac patients, is often magically influenced by this drug. Lack of reaction, especially in chest and heart affections. Drink rolls audibly through esophagus and intestines. Asphyxia neonatorum, mitral regurgitation, cyanosis neonatorum. Cyanosis and dyspnea, worse sitting up, tickling dry cough. Cough with copious jelly-like or bloody expectoration, small and feeble pulse, threatening paralysis of lungs, gasping for breath, clutches at heart. Toe and fingernails become knotty, clubbing of fingers, veins of hands distended. Laurocerasus, cherry laurel. Useful in renal colic, prostatic affections and catarrh of bladder. Sensation as if bladder were distended with pain. Pain going down thigh. Constant urging, great straining, pain down thighs during efforts to urinate, can emit urine only when he goes on his knees, pressing head firmly against the floor. Violent pain in glans penis. Itching along urethra, urethritis with prostatic trouble. Inflammation of urethra becomes almost cartilaginous. Black, bloody, thick mucus urine. Pereira brava, virgin wine. Acts on the heart, increasing the systole and diminishes the rapidity. In mitral regurgitation, where edema and dropsy have supervened. In pneumonia and in severe prostration from hemorrhage after operations and acute diseases. After the long use of stimulants, irritable heart of tobacco smokers, arteriosclerosis, rigid arteries of aged, restores tone to a brittle tissue, especially of the heart muscle and valves, especially useful in failing compensation dependent upon fatty heart. Nausea with special disgust for alcohol and so aids in treatment of dipsomania, 7 drops of tincture. Dyspnea, especially on ascending, lungs congested, edema of lungs, bronchial and cardiac asthma. Urticaria, especially more chronic forms. Strophanthus hispidus, comb seed. Causes glycosuria and increased urine. Its therapeutic keynote is great emaciation, debility and tendency to ascites and general dropsy. Excessive thirst, nausea, vomiting. Ravenous appetite, eating followed by flatulence. Boring pain in pyloric region, gastric and duodenal ulcers. Abdomen bloated, gas, second only to lycopodium. Diabetes, burning in urethra with very acid urine, unable to retain urine without pain, enuresis. Complete impotency with nocturnal emissions, organs cold, relaxed, sweaty. Uranium nitricum, nitrate of uranium,